I'm going to show you how to turn cold calls into warm calls, then into hot leads to raise your sales. And we're starting right now. Hey there, welcome back. My name is Paul, and if it's your first time here, this channel is all about success mindset and sales training videos just like this one. So if you want to succeed in life and business and increase your sales, go ahead and subscribe down below, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Listen, whether you are working for yourself, managing a sales team, or even working for a telemarketing company, cold calling can be extremely tough. Most salespeople hate it, and most salespeople don't even do it properly, even if they think they are. So in this video, I'm gonna show you a secret to turn any cold call into a hot lead. And you can use this method with any list, even a random number generator. The coldest of cold lists possible. But before I go on, real quick, comment down below what you find most difficult when cold calling. I'd really like to know. Okay, so imagine you're working in telemarketing and you're selling random products, or you're working for a company or even yourself selling life insurance or diet plans or self-adjustable sex swings. And all you have is a list of random phone numbers taken out of a phone book that haven't even heard of you or even your product. And let's make this more interesting. That list has no names, just phone numbers, so you don't even know their name. So you need to cold call random numbers of random people to sell them random shit. Listen, I don't care if you are the king of cold calling, have a script from the heavens above, and have a voice of an angel. You're not gonna sell many self-adjustable sex swings to 78-year-old grandmothers potentially answering the phone. Unless you live in California. So I'm going to show you how to make these cold calls into hot leads that want you to call them, no matter what you're selling. By the way, if you are that sales expert that keeps coming to my videos and taking my content and making it their own, I'm on to you. I have a very special message for you at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around. Now let's move on. Step number 1, create a questionnaire with 5 questions. These questions should be designed to extract information, but also condition the person that's gonna answer the phone. For example, let's say you were selling a movie subscription service. You know what I'm talking about, those subscription services that allow you to watch movies, cartoons, documentaries, sex films. So the first question would be, do you like movies? The second would be, do you prefer horror movies or do you prefer comedies? The third question would be, do you go out to the movies or watch movies at home? The fourth would be, how much money do you spend roughly on movies? And finally, it would be, do you own a subscription service right now, or what subscription service do you currently own? Now, do you see what I did there? I actually have them realizing that they watch movies and also realize that they're paying for it. Even if they are not spending money to watch movies, I'm still implanting the image of watching movies in their head. Power tip, the first question is designed to be an icebreaker and open them up. It may sound silly to you, but it's designed that way. Just trust me on that one. Step number 2, start calling your numbers you have on your list and tell them that you are conducting a survey for the company you're working with, and they may win a prize. Now, don't worry about the prize yet. Just call the numbers and tell them you're doing the survey. Power tip, don't just ask questions and move to the next question. Have some fun and try to get information from them. The more information you get from them, the more it will help you close them later on. Oh, and smile. Make sure you're smiling on the phone. Your voice will sound different and you'll have more fun doing it. Step number 3, when you finish your survey, thank them for their time and tell them you will call them if they win any prizes or if you have any special offers. Make sure you get their name and make a note of the time you called them. If they tell you not to call them again, which very rarely happens, don't worry about it. You're still building your list for a later time. Power tip, give them a number for them to write down and keep, something like 00751. People usually remember things when they write things down, so it doesn't really matter if they lose a number. Just tell them to write it down and to keep that number. This will also help you number and organize your leads. So now you have a list of names and numbers of people you know watch movies, what movies they watch, how much they spend, and what subscription service they currently have, if they have one. And if you did your job properly, you know if they're married, if they have kids, what their favorite food is. Better yet, they even gave you permission to call them back. Now stick around because this next part is extremely important. What you're gonna do is call them back in 2 or 3 days and tell them they haven't won anything. Now bear with me, there's a reason for this. You will tell them that you have a special offer just for them for participating in the survey and to give you the number you told them to write down a couple of days ago. This acts as a trigger, so make sure you ask for it. If they don't have it, it doesn't matter. Tell them that you'll find it from your computer system or something. See, what you did, you called them by their name. They gave you permission to call them so they're hearing you out, and you performed a natural takeaway by telling them they didn't win. Power tip: if you told them that the prize was a free subscription service for a year to your service, or even a lifetime free subscription, they would have imagined using or living with your service. And when you called them again, they would get excited they won. And when you told them they didn't, they would feel that excitement. They would feel that takeaway, that natural, powerful takeaway of losing something. This is very, very powerful. So now you tell them you have a special offer for them for taking the survey, and it's a huge discount for your product. Their brain will actually translate this as a small win. They would have imagined using your product and they feel the need to satisfy it. By the way, a lot of people will buy your product anyway, even if you don't give a discount. Now, this method can be used with anything, whether it's a product or a service, but it's very manipulative. So remember, sum tertius. Sum tertius is Latin for I am third. First is God, then it's your customer, then it's you. What it means is have integrity and make sure you have a good product. Don't take advantage of people. Okay, look, I noticed some sales experts on YouTube that are taking my content and then presenting it like it's their own. And I know you're doing this because I literally made up a term in one of my videos to see if you take the bait. And you did. Listen, you have a huge channel, so maybe it's not even you. Maybe you have an assistant that goes around and creates content for you, and then you use that in your YouTube channel. I mean, even I do it on some level. I go and look at titles to get ideas from other channels. But when I learn something new from someone, I actually give them credit, whether it's in the video I'm making or in one of my books or even in another video as a shout out, I give them credit. Besides, this will make you look good, look generous, and you might even win a dedicated fan. And if you want to learn how to succeed in life and business and increase your sales, go ahead and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video. I'm Paul Democritou, and until next time, keep succeeding.